prior to social media, you didn't have the habit of checking social media. There was no social media. So people would check their email.
Mhm.
So these are habits that we form. So in shifting to getting more organized, what you need to do is you just need to have the habit of checking your calendar. So when you get out of bed, the first thing that you should do, you grab your phone, you're looking at it, look at your calendar, just real quick. And you just got to glance through your thing. All right, so to know when's my first appointment, what do I got to do? So you get more organized in your brain. Like you're just kind of like, you kind of have a snapshot.
Mhm.
I looked at my calendar. My first final was at 8:30 in the morning. So I know that I need to be dressed, ready to go in this office by 8:30. But I live 30 minutes from the office. So I got to make sure that I leave my house no later than 8 o'clock, right? 7:45 to have some wiggle and cushion just in case there's an accident, traffic, et cetera, right? But I'm still in bed. So I gotta get up, I gotta wash up, I gotta shower, I need to brush my teeth, whatever morning rituals that you're gonna do, get some food, get some coffee, do some exercise, do some stretches or whatever you gotta do. So you gotta wake up in time to do all these things, or else you're scrambling. And the morning time isn't the time that you want to scramble, because if you're scrambling in the morning, you're like cluttered in your brain. It's like, oh shoot, oh shoot. You're playing behind the eight ball. When you wake up and you have a clear path on what you're gonna do for the day, you feel clear, you feel good. Like, all right, I'm gonna do these things. And if you start executing the things that you need to do, little things like set little goals in the morning, like make your bed,
Mhm.
get a glass of water with lemon, do 15 push-ups. Like those are things that you could easily do. Out 3 things that you set out to do, and it's only 7:30, right?
Yeah.
Before the world wakes up, you already hit 3 goals. It's a little cheat trick. It's like, what did you really do? I mean, you had a glass of water, but guess what? A glass of water every morning with lemon is really good for your health. It shrinks fat cells, it hydrates your body, and water is just good for you.
Mhm.
Direction. 15 push-ups not going to make you Iron Man. 15 push-ups isn't going to get you cardiovascular that you need, but 15 push-ups is 15 more push-ups that you did. It's a discipline that you're starting, and it's 15 more push-ups than the other guy that's sleeping right now. You know? And
Yep.
so I just go through my schedule. I look at it like that. And then anybody that tries to schedule something with me, I don't just say, yeah, we're going to do it at this time, we're going to do it at that time. I look at my schedule, and then I go off of my schedule. I go off of my calendar, right? Even you said, hey, I want to talk about this. I go, well, let's schedule it. Talk. Because here's my schedule. Look how many appointments are in there already. All right, well, I have a final interview at 12 something. So at noon, we have the training with the team at 11. That's going to go till 11:30, right? So, all
Mhm.
right, if I meet with Brian at 12, then we're solid. But now it's 11:43, so we got some wiggle room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Literally, look at this. If I click on it, it says one-on-one with Brian. So then it also keeps me on schedule, because now I know we got to complete our talk in 15 minutes.
Mhm.
We're not sitting here shooting the shit for like an hour and we're like, oh yeah, what was that thing we were supposed to talk about? You know what I mean? People that don't have a schedule is because they don't have a lot of things going on. They're not busy, right? Now, you don't want to be busy doing nothing, but you should be, if you don't have a lot of people to see, you should be calling so that
Yeah.
you should be practicing your super combo. You should be teaching yourself something. You should be reading something. You should be listening to something. You should be getting coaching on some type of Zoom training, something like something should be happening, right?
Mhm.
And then you're either booking or you're presenting, right? You're either setting or you're selling. Like that's all we're doing until you get to where you need to go. So
Mhm.
once you start putting everything into your schedule, right? If someone tries to set something with you, then you go, okay, well, let me look at my schedule first. Don't agree to stuff. What you're telling the world, what you're telling people is that my time is important. Your time is important too. That's why I don't want to miss these things. So I'm going to schedule it. The next thing you're telling people is that you care. The next thing you're telling people is that you're a businessman, right? They're going to look at you like, man, I got to schedule meetings with Brian. Brian, yeah, that's my dog. Like, I just call him up. Still cool. You're still my dog, but I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm running a business now. And I'm not doing that to say that I'm better than you. I'm just busy. That's all it is. You know,
Mhm.
whether or not you have a schedule, that's not my issue. But you want to get yourself scheduled because now you're taking your time more seriously. If your schedule is too open, now you get to see all the things you're not doing. Right? Then all right, so we got to fill that schedule up. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then once you have your schedule, don't allow things to get in the way of your schedule. Like right now, we have this schedule. So if someone messages me, I'm not answering that because we're scheduled. It's my respect for your time.
Mhm.
And I'm following my system, I'm following my calendar, right?
Yep.
Now, if you were supposed to talk to me, not you, like someone else, then schedule it. And I'm training them too that you can't just go and grab time out of nowhere. We got to schedule it. It doesn't mean I'm better than you. It doesn't mean I'm more important than you. It just means that I run a business, I'm busy, and I want to respect your time. I have to respect my time, and I want to respect other people's time. So
Mhm.
I don't want to overlap things. So that's why my calendar is actually my boss. So I got to check my calendar and
Yep.
see where I can fit it in. And some people, you know, like in the beginning, people are like, oh, gotta schedule it now. You're just building habits. Don't worry about what people are saying. At this point and this stage of the game in my business, people understand that they need to schedule things with me. Right? My family schedules things with me. My parents schedule things with me. My sister schedules things with me. You know, if someone's trying to go out with me or something, like we got to schedule it. Friends, we got to schedule it.
Yeah.
Everything we got to schedule it because they're like, he's busy. So I've already built this bubble, not bubble, but people know that I'm an entrepreneur. So it's not like they're just gonna call at any point. Yeah, he's always free, you know. So I
Mhm.
just go off the schedule. All right, now we'll fit you in the schedule somewhere. So once the schedule's in here, don't
That's
break the schedule. Stick to the schedule. If something comes up in the middle of your schedule, don't break your calendar for their crisis. Someone's crisis is not your emergency, right? Hey,
yep.
Brian, I need to talk to you. You know what
Schedule.
you about? It can wait. After we're done with this Zoom, I'm sure whatever they need to talk to you about is fine. Make sense? You don't need to be whatever, so you can actually zone in on what you actually need to do. What's up, John? I was actually in a meeting. What's going on? What do you need? Hey, I just wanted to talk to you about the blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Let's schedule that. Or if it's just a question right there, boom, then you just send the answer back. But if not, or a client calls, hey, all right, let's schedule it. Right? And then whatever is important, you probably should already have scheduled. You should already know when the booking times are with your manager. You should already know when the presentations you're doing. You should know when the morning kickoff is. You should know when the Wednesday skills training is. You should know when the what you know meetings that you're doing or whatever. You have your family Sunday dinner or something like that. Every Sunday, me, my mom, my dad, we go to brunch. Okay, cool. Schedule that. That's that's the 12 o'clock. So when someone goes, hey, can I talk to you on Sunday? You're like, I can talk to you at 3, or I can talk to you at 10:30. So why? Because at 12 o'clock is brunch time with mom and dad, scheduled. So you
Yeah.
don't have to like put things off or what girlfriend time. Okay, Sunday we're doing Netflix movie time at 8 o'clock. So it's already scheduled.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you're organized and you're respecting everyone's time. And so just use the calendar, put everything in your calendar. Once it's in your calendar, don't break your calendar for someone else or something else that comes up. It can wait. Their crisis is not your emergency. And that's
Okay.
it.
You're making your calendar the night before as well,
My
right?
calendar's going as the day is going. Some appointments. Jared's getting my schedule for Friday. He's like, hey, if they can't do Thursday, all right, Friday, here's what it is.
Mhm.
Normally, it would go through my assistant, but right now she's away on vacation. So I'm doing everything myself. Now, you don't have to have an assistant because, you're not there yet in your business. But later on, you can have someone that's managing your schedule and doing all these things. But for now, you can just do it. Get into the habit of looking at the schedule because I'm not booking a lot of these appointments. I'm just looking at my calendar because my assistant, Anita, she's the one that's booking it. So when I look at my calendar, then I start seeing whatever. And when people are like, hey, Johnny, can I do this? When are you available for this? We'll schedule it with Anita. So Anita knows my schedule. So they're like, but can you just tell me really quickly? I go, honestly, she knows it better than me.
Yeah.
Whole mess. So why don't you just talk to her? The biggest downfall is that you won't use your calendar. Number two, you're not going to build the habit of using your calendar. It's not the first thing you're going to look at. And then when you do put it in your calendar, then you don't stick to it. Like you just have to execute those things and then you're better off because now you're using a tool, a machine to replace your memory.
Yeah.
Memory is not good. Don't waste your bandwidth, your mind power trying to remember little trivial things. Bandwidth, your mind power, your energy to connect with people. Use your energy to network with people. Use your energy to call people. Use your energy to close and sell people. Use your energy to inspire people. Use your energy to recruit people. Don't use your energy to remember the appointment for the dentist. I mean, what a waste of bandwidth. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
if you're important and you are, then let's focus on the important things. Not to say that your schedule's not important, but schedule's right here.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So many people are like running frantic. They're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
Right.
And it's not that they mean to be that way. It's just that they're relying too much on the memory. And your brain will fail you. Your memory will fail you. A short pencil is always better than a long memory.